That's a knot and a half. Okay. Let's see. Profiles. So I did another day on this one. Gotten a bit further. So let's go back to this and continue. Let's get stuck in for a while. Now, what did I have in here? So I worked a little bit up on the stuff and things. Smout tests 8 days, crack 8 safes. Crack 8 saves. 8 days. Although, I think the Y is wrong. I got AA instead of Y, so... Westgate. Yeah, okay. Do I have an allowance? I do. Nice. Right, so that's $2. Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask, even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay. I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anna Babbage, house manager. So I figured it out. Let's see here. Where did I find that? The 4th of November. That's the day they were asked to leave. So I would arrive here on the 5th of November. And I'm on day 3. So 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. It would be the 7th of November today. Right. Yeah. Did find the code to the orchard. I don't know if I found that here or there, but I'm gonna go do it. Just cause we know it's in the dark room, we need a magnifying glass for it, so. Yeah. I'm gonna go do it. Maybe I should stop playing to, do I have the... I do not. Okay. But yeah, this is 11:28. Pam, 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 pam. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter where I play it. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. So that's a really nice thing to have, isn't it? These things are smoking. So we're gonna turn those off. That is needed. We'll read about that in a short while. So let's fire this thing up. Niceness again. With a bubblegum wrap on it. There you go. Alright. So the those are off now. So these, I figure I gotta find some statues and put on these. That's what I think. I haven't actually gotten that far. Then we got a sundial over here. It might have some significance, may not. I don't know. Not exactly any numbers here, so. But yeah. So the sun should be there. It is not. We gotta do a little bit of reading in here. I don't know what this is, but I can't click it. Looks like a tiny chair. Or a stool. Oh, yeah. So Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 92. Picture of a shovel. An upright shovel. I don't know if it's significant. I haven't found anything. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. So, as far as I can deduct, his name was Ravane, and he might have been a thief, so that's why he didn't, do the grounds. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believed could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundskeeper. Let's deny that. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Yeah, anyway. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west ground has not been a priority since Lady Epstein's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Right, I think I figured out the family tree. So if I got it right, Mary is my mother. And the blue prince is Simon. That would be my granddad. No. Yeah. And the red prince would be Herbert, which is my grand uncle. So that makes it a little bit easier. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. And now the shovel is that way. Soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots and soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wing of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, I was clearly that it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Now this one is the barren ground. That's the west wing, and that's the lady, the Baroness. No, no, no. Whose was it? West wing. Let's see here. Yeah. Clara. So that's my grandmother. Clara owns the West Wing. More or less. And if we look at the drawing of the West Wing on any painting, there is arrows on both sides. So I'm wondering if that thing expands and that's why they closed it off. And I also got a theory about my mother, because I've read that she went into hiding and whatnot, and I'm wondering if she is the goal. I wonder if she's just hiding on the estate because of the theft and whatnot, but I'm not sure. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a sustainable undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior. All the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gaslight, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperature and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Yeah. See, I switched those off now, and if we started in November, well, I don't know. Do we still get the 20 apples? Could we be getting more? We'll see. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Especially, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening, Maybe I should write down the names of these things, but there is one statue in the maid's quarter, and it is stated which state statue it is. I probably should write it down. Might have significance. I mean, if they... let's see here. So... Paragon of gardening. Right, gardening, that's a better way of putting it. Where did I put all the angels? Where the hell? I must have written this down somewhere. There. Alright, so first angel is farmer, sowing. Number 3 has a pitchfork, so farmer sowing, that's the gardening. Gardening. Come on, pen, work. Right. So, we gotta do some writing here. How do I do this? Just one. Okay. So, this will be a little bit gardening. Orinda in the cloister with a much more appropriate Orinda. Because it's pretty hard to figure this out once we lose the information, isn't it? Doesn't say what Orinda is though. Orinda. Okay. Number 2, angel number 2 is the baker. I don't know, he's got a pizza paddle. It's gotta be a baker, right? What's a better word for baker with a pizza paddle? Because it's not a cook. It's not a... I mean, it's... They're frying the dough with the pizza paddle, right? So what's that called? It's not... They're not baking the dough. I'm just gonna call him baker. Baker. Number 3 is the one with the pitchfork. So that would be the hired hand. The farmer? I guess farmer would be. Appropriate. Number 4, chimney sweeper. I guess we just call it chimney sweeper. see, the maid, the broom. That would be the maid. And we've found that to be Mila. M-I-L-A. Well, I've found it to be anyway. Which playthrough, I don't know. You remember the cookie cake I couldn't figure out? That's supposedly a tear. So I actually managed to figure that out. The whip would be Ryder. Or stable person. Contradictory to the unstable one. The queen with the scepter. She also has a shield though. Anyway. Yeah, okay. That's Though amused, I do not think Anna took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of the lunch yesterday. And she wondered why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. But that is a massive statue. I can't move all those statues around. Right, in the inner garden, in the cloister. Now, there were 2 groundskeepers. And I think it's the other one that got fired. But that could be wrong, couldn't it? Maybe. Anyway, there's always a bit of confusion around this game, man. Who's who and who's who, basically. Right. It's a nice little shack. So I don't think we need the smoke on. But, I'd rather have the flame over there. We can see it in the distance. Let's see if we can figure something else out. We got 46. The west gate is open, so we gotta go do that as well. Which room to pick today? See, it's gotta be these angels. So we're blowing a lot of steps here. With the orchard, that will be fine. I mean, it's worth it. It's progress, I got 2 coins. Let's flip one in there. There you go. So, let's go over here and figure out what we're doing today. Alright. 2 special items, that's not very. Root cellar, that is very useful. Hovel special floor plans now cost additional footsteps instead of gems. We might take that tomorrow when we got more footsteps, but for now, Let's do the root cellar. And it would be nice if we found a shovel. We'll see about that. So, here's the family tree. I think I showed this earlier. But I think Mary is my mother. Clara and Simon are my grandparents. And this would be my grand uncle. And the Baron and Baroness. I think that's how it all works out. So if I'm Simon, I'm named after my grandfather. Simon H. Sinclair. Simon Herbert Sinclair. And then you got Herbert S. Sinclair. Herbert Simon Sinclair. Is that the case? It could be. And then I'm called Simon. I mean, you know, but my last name is Jones, isn't it? Yeah. So, fun. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories name Marion Marigold was last seen by M. Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. And sign is underlined. So when we were reading The Red Prince, there were a couple of signs. There was one red stop sign, or what's it called, octagon, hexagon. It didn't say stop, but it looked like it. And then that was next to the flag, the red flag. And Alzara told us about the red flag with the black cat. So I'm wondering if that's like a sign. And I'm wondering if Marion is at the end of the path. Because I've read that there are 8 envelopes and you will only find 7. And that would make sense if Marion is still alive. But there was something about a car accident at some point, and I don't know who's dead and who's not. But the search continues, right? So she just hasn't been found. She's lost to time and space and the ether and whatnot. Who knows? So she could be why I will not inherit the estate or something. That's my theory as so far, as of yet. There's a little log. There's nothing to this log. It's just a log. Right. So we're down to 39 steps. 38 when we enter. And that's where we begin our day. Right. So let's do this side first and work our way over that way. See if we can get a T in here. Well, a corridor we'll have to do, I guess. Which isn't the end of the world. At least we get to the end here. Let's see, there might be a coin here occasionally. Let's get a hook in a pantry. Hook it around. So I think this just is 10. Now that's a stag. Tag. hmm Do we do the chapel? We could totally do the chapel. That would give me one more out. In case this entrance doesn't give me a right turn. Yeah, let's do that. Do we go in? I mean, we should, I suppose. 5 is a nice amount of coins, though. Can't spot any coins in the distance, can we? No. So there's the baker thingy. I don't know, I guess she represents cooking. The angel of cooking. The thing of it is, we got no keys and no gems. That's my allowance. Okay, let's go and fuck it. In a bucket, we need a shovel. There's a gem. So we got a bunch of dirt in here, which is nice. We should take note of that. I really need a shovel and I need to find it quick. So we could do the commissary. No point in doing that. Storeroom. Get rid of the dead end straight off the bat. It wouldn't hurt. Four coins is not enough to buy anything in the commissary. Most likely. Let's get a key. Why not? We're gonna lose the coin anyway, so. Alrightio. Bat and bath, yeah. So there's the globe. I'm gonna draw that once more. Just trying to make a little bit of a more organized page. Go straight. Do 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 do. Just to make it look a little bit better. Have it be a bit more orderly. Goes out there. Moves around. And then there's the other one. dee 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 dee. Goes the coin. Like, we couldn't make the greenhouse. It's a bad location for it, but I did also write down the soil sample chart. This would give us a continuation, and we need that above the storeroom. But you are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. That is pretty nice. Still have 2 outs. Yeah, we should get a gem in here too. A lot of dig spots. Let's go for it. So that is this door, the southern door. Just need a broken lever and some way to fix it. So this is a pathway, it seems. How to open? Well, that's a mystery. Anything here? No. Dig spot. Sledge. That'll be handy. Padlocks. And then there's this song, which I don't know. This is number 5. It was the 8 last time. So we got 5 and 8. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets, you find a worthy trade. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold, which would be this, cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. Okay, gems or coins, we need to spend that somewhere. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Okay, so these sheets are worth coins, and to get the greenhouse and the whatnot, to get these, because these are worth it. Okay. Trees found inside will never shade. Right, so they would be inside, never shade. They would be illuminated, or are they just, I don't know. Trees found inside. I mean, they could be the family tree, right? Could be all kinds of trees. The gems that shine in night and rain. The gems, they shine continuously, regardless of weather. So the gems, I mean, they could be lamps. They're not exactly gems. I mean, chandeliers would be gems. So, I mean, what kind of trees are they? We got chandeliers. Could be family tree. Could be trees found. the clue you hold cannot be paid with James or coin. Right. That's just stating that this sheet is worth it. Right. Now this is number 5. The other one was number 8. So I'm guessing there's a code. So, because these sheets you find are a worthy trade. I really hope it's got nothing to do with the notes, because that would just... let's make a little memo. Sheets. 5, 8. Chandelier, though. I don't think I've come across any chandeliers. Or I did see the family tree. I mean, we were just there in the root cellar. Gems. There's no gem here. That's a bit disappointing. There's usually a gem here. I guess it's not always. What is this? Is it a swivel head, or... do I use this to aim? There's an angel over there. Which one is that? No, that's not an angel, is it? No. That's a statue. So we got busts, we got statues, and we got angels. I think I've looked around everywhere, right? Time to go. So we got a key and a gem, a couple of coins, 3 coins after we leave. Potted plants that never shade. Trees. I mean, they're technically trees, right? Could be. So, maybe there's something in the middle here. If we find some more. This brick wall, though. I don't see anything. Where would this lead, right? Maybe I need this up here, because the blueprint had an arrow up here or something, right? And then there's the east wing with their arrows. So maybe there are a couple of rooms that have secrets, secret passageways or something. Potentially. Anyway. Right. Oh, nothing on the pews, right? So we got dig spots over here. We got them outside. Would need a hell of a lot of steps, though. This is not the way. That's the way. This is the way. Alright, let's see if we can make something here. Cloister. Spare room is pretty nice. That will do. Right. So, on the other playthrough, I noticed I got the root cellar and I got this big spot right here. But luckily I had the metal detector because there was a key lying right there. It was pretty much invisible. Don't see it there now though. Well, we're already in here, so. Well, we could do that one. Closet wouldn't be bad though. But we need to go right to fill in the blanks. Could do a passageway. That would be better. If we do the bedroom, we gotta go there and then back again. Which would be quite a mess. So I'm gonna use that. Don't really want to enter though. Try to preserve some footsteps. Let's see if we can get some gems down here or some gems and keys. Shit. Well, we gotta do the commissary. We don't have a gem now. Oh, the ducks are killing me. Closet. Let's get 2 items. It's a reroll. Nice. And a key. Nice. Alright. We're struggling a bit here. Got 1 out. Oh, I can't make the cross of the passageway. So it's gonna have to be something else. Some sort of T. Anything else I need to do here? No. I mean, we got the garden today, so all in all, it's a win, right? But road and rod. Right, what do we want here? When do we want it? We could do the halls. We do not need a bedroom. That's guaranteed a turn. Red Rover. I mean, that could be. The red one would be. It would give us many outs. But they have bad tendencies. Green Thumb is not supposed to go here because the soil is not fertile. Because we're in the middle of the thingy. But the green rooms that are left. Green rooms. They all, if we can get the courtyard or veranda patio, it will give us outs. Might find a new one. Red rooms. Hallways. Hallways are always good, although this one is got 2 corridors, 3 corridors. West hallway, passageway, passageway we don't need. Bedrooms are what they are. So let's do the green one and cross our fingers and toes. We do have a reroll. I mean, we could pretty much aim for something here, couldn't we? Because we got the reroll. And we know what color we were going for. None of these are important. Courtyard gems. Because that has the upgrade now. Alright. So we get 2 gems out of that. Let's see if we can get the courtyard. Okie me dokie. That is 1 gem to open. Well, aquarium is good too. So, special cost bypass. Because the first one is always free, or is it something else? I'm guessing that's it, right? Because one has to be free. You have to be able to pick one. Cloister is 3 gems. That's what the gardener was talking about, right? The cloister. Right, we got 2 outs. So that's nice. No keys here, right? There's one. Alright, well, we got some keys. No gems. Could really use a shovel. Let's go over here first. That leaves us with 1 room lacking. Good to get gems. Hell yeah. Let's do the parlor. And we've upgraded that so we get 3 gems. Assuming we picked the right one. So, no hidden. No. Alright. This is the blue box. That is true. The blue box is true. That is true. So this is a lie. The blue box is empty. So it's full. Nice. Alright. Let's just continue. Right. Security. That would be good. Hallways would be really good too. Gotta do the hallway. Even though it doesn't give us anything. Let me see here. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be a G, right? Yeah, that should be. And this parlor. Let's have a look here. Is this an A? I want it to be a Y. If it was a Y, it would be spelling days. Now it's D-A-A-E-S. Because this comes up as an A. Flame and... no. Fire and fur. So that would be an E. Dye. Dice. It doesn't make any sense. tree. I want this to be a Y. Burn. Light. I don't know. What kind of tree has a Y in it? Or, no, it doesn't have to have a Y, but what kind of a matchstick flame has a Y in it? I can't think of anything. Bam, bam, baram. I mean, it is fire. So, fur and fire, right? That would leave us with an E, which I don't need. Dice. Crack 8 safes. 8 dice. Crack 8 safes. Days would be so much better. Wait, you don't spell days with an E, do you? You just put an S on it. Fur and fire. It could be E. Already written that down, right? Let's just write it there. Daees. On the D and the A, those are confirmed. The S should be pretty safe. Dares. Duress. I mean, could it be an oak? Smoke? Dasis? No, no, no. Moke. strike a match. To light it. And this is a growth, a tree, a bush. It's not exactly forest. Plant. It's a bloody mystery is what it is. Alright, well, chart and cart. That is written down. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god. I was looking at the wrong column. I was looking at this column. That would be the aquarium. There are no pictures in there. Oh my god. So that probably is an E. Fire and fur. Okay, well this should be an H. Chart and cart. Yeah. Well, there you go. It's just me being stupid. Key? Sure, why not? Let's blow our keys. Courtyard. Don't mind if I do. Could use a den though. Get another gem. Courtyard has dig spots and all kinds of stuff. That's 2 more greens, which is nice. I mean, another gem would be nice too, but we gotta get the greens while we can, right? We will not get a letter from this, which is fine because we have the T already. Yeah, there might be a crate in this one, but there could be one here too, so. Yeah. Let's go. 2 gems. Sweet. Very nice. Cheval. Groovy. Turnip. Woohoo. Steps. Key. Alright, now we're rocking and rolling. So we need to go back here. Which was it? Was this one on outside? We do have an aquarium. So yeah, we should finish this up before we head back. Let's go south. Veranda. A commissary. Well, we don't really need that here. That's 2 gems. Oof. Would have been nice upstairs. I mean, billiard room would probably be 2 keys. Could be a key card. You know. Veranda. Do we get the veranda? There are 2 dig spots. Maybe a gem. Let's get the veranda. Why not? We have the sledgehammer, right? Yeah, we do. Let's go with it. Go with the flow. Hope I just didn't waste everything here. Nothing. Well, we got a crate, so that's nice. key. Seems the gamble paid off. But we are short, well, one exit. No, it's locked up. Car keys. Well, okay. One gem back. Okay. Not impressed. No. We got a little bit of everything. We're doing quite good. So that's a statue. It's not an angel. And there's a rowboat over there. Thinking about the song page. Trees that never shade. No, it doesn't relate to anything here. Never shade. It would have to be illuminated or already shaded. Which doesn't make much sense. Ooh, hello. Let's start checking these. Wait a minute. I think I saw something about some stuff hidden in a bush on when I did the demo, but I never did find anything, and these are holy. There's a clear hole in here. And it applies to each and every one of them. So at some point we're gonna find something in here, I think. But I think it's a little bit too early in the game for it. But I think there's like a toy hidden in here or something. I think I seem to recall something about that. Anything else here? No? No keys or coins? Right, so I want to go back to the greenhouse, but we don't have the steps right now. Right, I'm not missing anything, right? Trees that never shade. No. It's not exactly true, is it? There's a lamp. This is north. Use the key. That's fine. Commissary would be good. For what? Ooh, we got this up shovel and sledge. Then that gives us a lot of outs. It really does. Commissary, though. We can get some good items here. Potentially gems. We get a gem in here. Oh, let's do the den. No trunks in here. Ooh, we gotta do paintings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an S. Coast and coat. Alright. Pam pam pam. So, since that's blocked, we might as well do this one first. We can drop a dead end in. Whenever you draft a bed, gain 5 steps. Nice. Yeah. That's handy. mentioned dandy. So, let's see here. There. See, there's the sign. And it's right next to the flag. So that's a sign of Marigold, right? Because she wrote the book. Marion Marigold. I think she's the writer of it. The sign could also be red. Follow the red rooms? Maybe. A little bit too vague in it. This is more like a sign. A rose. Apples. Apples would be orchard. Bedrooms. The 8 candles. Seeing too many signs, that's for sure. Might be something in the text, but I don't have a metal detector now. I'm gonna use our eyes. I've stopped writing down pawns. Yeah. Stag in stage. One, two, three, one, two, three. One, two, three, one, two, three. Yeah. Okay. Stag in stage. This is probably gonna be locked. The drawing room would not be bad here. It really wouldn't. That is a very good out. Do we continue, or do we abandon the path, as it were? We still have 2 outs over here to supplement, but we're still doing the basic rooms. So we won't get the advanced rooms up here as much. And we have a lot of single rooms to go. Like the toilet and... Let's see, we've used 3 single rooms. 4. Yeah. Might get a lot of dead ends up here. But let's continue on the path. Okay, this one's new. I mean, it's a window and a plane. Stain, plane. A stain window, right? Glass stain window, yeah. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So the letter leading up to this is SMAU. S-M-A-U. That's what I got. Plain, lofty. I mean, we're looking for a short word here. Is window, wind, window. No, that's O-W. Pane. How do you write that? P-A-N-E. And plane. P-L-A-N-E. P-L-A-N-E. I guess it's L then, right? Smaul. What the hell? It could be an L and not a U. That would be small. And I'm lacking the next word. It ends with a Tess. Small Tess 8 days, crack 8 safes. Potentially. But it's got to be plain and pain, right? Plan upon. Yeah. And what else could it be? It's a craft. Well, that's not a raft, so. Yeah, let's call it a day. Alright. I have to try this shit again at some point, so. We might as well. So we have 4 walls, and they could each represent a code, right? So this would be 1. Right? And then we have another picture of the guy, but he's walking the wrong way. So 1, 2, no, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. 1, 2, 0, 1. Damn it. I was really hoping that would be it. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4. It's 2 paintings, but 3 guys. What do I do here? 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 3. 1, 3, 4, 3. No, that's not it. Let's try the other one. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2, 3. No, that's not it. Wait. Did I forget to click enter on these things? Did I? 1, 3, 4, 3. No. Bloody pain in my arse. This is the longest photo. The longest stride. Which one is this shorter or longer? doing here, man? There's a chandelier. One gold and one silver. I mean, these are possible to lower. Right? In real life, at least. Boy, oh boy. No gems or anything. This fireplace is out. Unlike in the den where it's roaring. Don't tell me the other one is. No. It's just that one. The horse would have the longest stride. There are 3 horse pictures on that wall. There are 2 horse pictures on that wall. There's 1 horse picture on that wall and none on this one. But we don't know if it's a 4-digit code or an 8-digit code or whatever, man. It's a shot in the bloody dark. And it's really annoying. That's what it is. I just can't figure it out because there are too many options. Crippled with indecision, so to speak. You know? So, let's just fuck off. This one or the other one? Let's do this. Security is good. We could redraw, but what's the point? This is a good one. Yeah. Now we only have 2 gems. And 2 keys. Now we got 1 key. Commissary. I mean, food would be good, wouldn't it? How much is it's $8 in it, usually. We could redraw. Why not? Office, that would give us a lot of keys. 2 gems though. Coins, I mean. Yeah. This would give us more keys, probably. Oh, man. Still need to actually make the shop. Screw it, right? Alright. So that should be Marigold. Or Mary. And I think that's the one I'll find. What's she got in her hand, though? Is that a magnifying glass upside down? Is it a pen? Is it her thumb? Is there something written on this book? So that's her. And And these are the parents, my grandparents, if I'm getting this right. Yeah. Alright. So there's the chart, and you can see the arrows. There's supposed to be a T up there. Why is there a T up there? That is unlike the other photo. And the E is like that. Or the other, yeah. Because that had an E down here, which is slightly to the side over here now. Hello. So if that goes to the side, this expands up, you get another room. Let's see, this one expands. There's a 5 down here, so that's 5 rooms. Why is the E to the side though, right? So that would be the east wing. If you put the east wing there, it's covered in... What if... No. You can't put a greenhouse there. Because it's infertile. But if we had the greenhouse, which we have over here, that has a secret wall in it, right? So, if we had that there, maybe we could get the east wing over there. That would work, technically. Rise, mice. Arise, arise. So, I don't know what the code is. And, yeah. But let's spread some money in this state. Payroll. I don't have. We gotta do this one. Running the payroll makes no sense. The office can facilitate a moderate distribution of coins without withdraw from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Yeah. You know, let's see if we can get the gathering room first. That would really be nice. Log into network. Swan song. We need 2 rooms. We need the collecting room, or the dinner room. Dining hall is what it's called. And the kitchen. Can I not order? There we go. Order. Shovel. Always with the shovel. Yes. I really like the shovel. Okay. This is supposed to be a T. Chart. Char. No. Mapped. telling what flower this is. It could be holly, it could be thyme, it could be, I don't know. But that's a map. And it says we're supposed to have a T here, according to the map. So, what could that be? Drawing is too long of a word, right? Sketch. 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 Map. What's it called? Blueprint? Blueprint. Huh. Oh, dun, 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 dun. What else could you draft? Draft? No. Plan? Plant? There you go. Plant, plant. Plant, plant. There you go. Alright, so we could take it from the security side. It's probably better from this side, right? Sure, why not? I have no gems though. I got one redraw. I want to head back because you know these fuckers are going to be locked. Okay. Do we go all the way back here? It's kind of tempting. Steps though. I need to pick up the gold. You know. I guess we should set the security while we're in the area. If we go back though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could make it. We made it to number 8, so we'll get the dining hall, or if we get it, we'll be fairly good. We'll get the food. Steps will be a little bit tricky now. Do I have to do anything in here? Use the inventory. Nice. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Do I have a keycard? No. Let's set that to low. Security level. Low, yeah. Offline mode is unlocked. Because I don't have a key. This is a U. Faun. Faun. Yes. Fawn and fan. Do we open these doors? I want to leave this door. I want to leave the other one too, really. Although, we can do this one. We don't have any gems. Yeah, it comes back to the gems, doesn't it? See if we can find some coins and stuff. And we can make some commissary or food or stuff and things. We are wasting steps though. Which will be fine when we get the dinner. Gotta get it first though. There are just no coins here. Were they all at the beginning? Don't see any coins. Let's check it. Fuck it. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can get a continuation here. If that doesn't work, we'll go down to the aquarium and dig, which is nice. Use one key left. Okay. Cloister, 3 gems. Wonderful. Nook does mean nothing, so bedroom it is. Which is okay, we get steps, although we could redraw. We do need steps though. Let's do the bunk beds. Regardless what we get here, it's all good. Coins is the... I did spread the coin, right? In the estate. This one I have, right? G. Tiger and Tear. Alright. Well, that's a dead end now. Come on, give me some coins. Surely there are some coins laying about. I did spread the coins. I just didn't give the wages, so... because we don't have any staff rooms. Great, an old tin can. That'll help. Pebbles, wonderful. Well, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could burn 12 steps and go out to the root cellar and just pray for fair weather. Or I can save my steps and go back up here and just do the doors. I mean, surely we'll get something here, but 2 or 3 items, maybe. We could get up to 5, I think. What did I say? 12? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I want to go dig. I do. It's a straight shot. Yeah. Oh, check for money, dude. Don't just plow through here. We got a dig spot. Nice. Are you telling me I forgot to distribute coins? Surely I couldn't have. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I left it. Because I wanted the other room. The gathering room. Wow. Too many thoughts rambling around in my head, obviously. Alright, dig a hole. Nothing. Wonderful. Let's keep that up. Okay, thank fuck for that. Turnip. Yeah, that'll do. Turnip. Nice. Alright, we're getting steps back. Coin. Okay. And a rock. Alright, well, we didn't lose anything. Marion Marigold. Mary Epson. So why is my name Jones? What the hell? He's a lord and he's a baron. Is a lord better than a baron, and that's why this family name is getting passed down? Is that it? Might be the case. Just used to, male surnames. Okay, well, back in the fucking house we go. So the east wing is the second room here. There, I haven't really discovered that yet. Yeah. But there seems to be an extra thingy here. That'll all change though. So when we get the west wing there, we get windows. Trees with no shade. Right, we got 10 coins. Let's go blow the lot. I could go to the greenhouse and dig some more. I could. It's gonna cost me 2 coins though. Fuck it. Coins and steps. Should have totally spread the coins in the estate though, but here we are. Coin. I want gems, dude. Well, we just lost steps again. This little brick wall right there. Thinking back to the closet in, what's her name? Clara? Clara's room? I don't know. Yeah, Clara's room. My grandmother. The cabinet had sliding marks. So, maybe if that was on the other side of this, they would hook up. Anyway. Yeah. Well, let's run back. Should be a straight shot here. Alright. What do you want? What do you want it? Dark room. Yeah, why not? You know? Let's do this one. Path leads north. It's not much help, but alright. Keys or something would be nice. Do I have the 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Tie-in tier. I in tier? That would be an R. That is an R? Yeah, yeah. That's what I got. Well, let's do the first one again, why not? Alright, diggity hole. Pebbles. Wonderful. At least there's an apple. More pebbles. Ooh. How fascinating. 5 steps in a gem. Okay, well, we got steps. Turnip. Okay. Mount Holly. Holly Estate. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Well, that's 2 dead ends. So you can see this as a plus. Wait, I'm off the grounds here. Just like that E. So what if I get the terrace down there? No. But yeah, I'm off the friggin' blueprints here, man. That is interesting. A balcony. I know there's another room that does that. Right. Well, we're heading back up, right? Yeah. We definitely are. We are left with 2 outs. Oh. Office. I'm gonna do that one first. Alright, well. That doesn't help anyway, does it? We could redraw. A kitchen would give me food, which there's no point. Breaker box would help with the doors. If we get steel doors. Gain 2 steps. We don't need that. There's nothing else in that room. Commissary, though. Better. Yeah. Alright. Diggy. Alright. 11 coins. I do not have a key card. So a set of gems is 10. Upgrade disc is 15. Ah. 4 gems though. I mean, how can I not, right? Upgrade disc. God damn it. That is probably because I'm on day... No, it's not. Couldn't be. Could it? Four gems. 3 gems for 9. Things we can get more money. We do have a lot of steps now. But let's go for the gems and try to get the upgrade disc later. Because hopefully I can get the conference room. So here we are. Alright. I can't go through that door. Okay. What is this door? It's supposed to be A. Can and pint and paint. Yeah. It's not through there. Let's do that one. Yes. Well, shit. Wait. That works too. I was just so ready to give up. Wonderful. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay. So, that hooks up to this one as well, which is wonderful. Now, that one was locked, so we could go through here. We have no keys though. Are these locked? They might be locked. I really need a T here. Would it be a hallway? I got no other choices, right? Actually, I do. We could spread money. Damn it. The rooms are gonna be the same either way, right? But it costs gems to draw them. It's just the doors need keys. I could get more gems too. 24 steps, 12 rooms back. Not even. could risk it and try to get the conference room. If I come sideways in the conference room, that would be good. For that one. Not for this one. I have to do it, right? I have to. Just bite the bullet. Which means we're gonna find like maybe a third of the money. Run payroll. Run for this week. Wait, what? It has? Ah, for this week. Oh. Well, that sucks. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Okay. Function successful. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff. Yeah. Okay, should have done that a long time ago. Really? Oh, we just gotta track them down. Yeah, we got the commissary. Commisery. Well, there's nothing there. See any coins over there? Throughout the estate. Okay, nice. See any coins in here? No. See any coins in here? Yes, we do. Nice. Nice chunk. That's a fairly hefty amount of coins, so there shouldn't be too many left. We've got 16 steps. Make the parlor. There might be some in the parlor. Aquarium, potentially. Let's go. If there were in here. Okay. No. 13. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we gotta turn around. Got 9 coins. One more would be great. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can't go through that door. 10, 11, 12. We can't go in there. We need 10 to buy it though. We can buy some gems. A key is 10. Oh man. Where is the... I didn't make it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. We have to try to get a good one here, which we won't. We need an X here. Well, we don't have to. Could get an upside down T or a passageway. We have that one in the greenhouse. I need the dining room. Would be better to get that up here than here. So maybe we should draw this room first. Yeah, well, we need the steps. We can't go in there. If there's something there, it's gonna be on the barrel. Alright. Commissary, here I come. So, gems. Which means we won't get the upgrade disc. If we get the kitchen, we could buy food. One more. Go all in. Fuck it. Why not? Alright. Oh, you... God damn it. That would have been 14. Jesus Christ, man. I am really fluffing this up. Are there any coins in here? Probably not. Five steps, 4 steps. Let's do this one first. This is locked. Fuck. Well, we're boned. end of the day, right? Tomorrow I'll get extra 20 steps. Yeah. Okay. Well. I wasn't gonna buy the key for 10 anyway. It's a little bit of a consolation. But had I just done that before I went outside. Yeah. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Garden excavation site. I mean, all in all, it was a pretty good run, but could have gone better. So, do we do another one? 110 steps taken. But the root cellar is pretty good once you get a shovel. Yeah. Yeah. We did this first. And then save and continue or save and quit. How long have I been going here? 2 hours. I don't know, do I want to do another day? Sure, why not, right?
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while.
Orange. Mandarin fish. Well, let's just do this first. Why not? Chandelier. Gems. What was the quote from the... I don't know. Alright, 70 steps. Nice, nice. Alright, corridor. Pine and pin. Pantry. Stag and tag. Den. Yep. Car and cart. We can do nook. Or billiard room, why not? Yeah, we'll do billiard room in there. Car keys. Six. 11. Wait, what? 3 and 7. Oh, 10. Bam, bam. 16 minus 7, which is 9. 10 minus 8 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6. Why is it multiplied? Where's the 10? 16, 7, 9. 10, 2. Is it multiplied? Yes, it is. 10, 2, 20. 22, 2 and 12. Right. Bath, no. Bath and bats, yeah. Alright, let's just... Yeah, we could do the bedroom whenever you draft a bedroom, though. This one's nice. Let's do that one. Nothing else in here. Oh. Alrighty then. So, that's fucked. Prize. Get some more gems. Why not? Get a star for every observatory. Well, not too keen on that. Alright, there are 4 boxes in this room. Lie. There is only 1 box in this room. Lie. The gems are in the true box. This one. Wait, what is that? Anything else in here? No. Peek and Pee. Am I off the property now? No. It's just on this side. Oh shit, where this is. There. Okay. No coffers or crates or caskets or boxes. No coins. Alrighty then. Outside? Yeah. Let's go outside. Yeah. Okay. We can trade the car keys if we want. Let's do that after. Welcome to my house. So, hovel. Steps instead of gems. Well, it's not entirely bad. Is it? Special items. The shelter is shit. Well, we do know what day it is now if we got it right. November 4. We don't know the time though. It's still pretty early, so we could set it. We'd have to just sit around and wait for it though. Better floor plans. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that one. That's a bedroom, so that's 5 more steps. Alright. Notice of termination. Dear Ravine,